What is going on, boys and girls? It is your boy, Vitalis, coming to you with a Sharp Report show on Thursday, September 27th, from the streets of Sacramento to the bowels of South Sac. Here we go. Let's start off the day. So we have MLB, one college game, and another, NFL? So MLB, NFL, college, we have it all. Let's go ahead and get going. Hey, James Ross, what's up, buddy? All right, so let's go ahead and start with NFL. We have the Vikings versus the Rams. Now, everyone knows the thinking about Thursday Night Football sucks. The traveling team's at a disadvantage. So it goes on and on. But I am showing that 8% of the money is on the Vikings tonight because they're getting a +7, +7.5, depending on when you got it. I'm showing it staying constant at +7. I'm showing the under is at 5% right now. Somebody bought up, so it was at 47, and now it's at 50. I can get 50 on 5 dimes. Someone bought it up 3 points, and since someone bought it up, what's up, Sean? Thanks for tuning in. Since someone has bought it up to 50, everyone's jumping on the under at this point. So I have 5% on the under, but it's at 50. Someone bought it up. If you look, it's went up 3 points from 47 to 50. So I show a 5% lean for the under at 50. So remember, there's specific numbers to look for. Let's go ahead and go to the Hurricanes game. 1 second here while I pull up that information. So we have North Carolina versus Miami Hurricanes. I show a 12% lean for the Hurricanes at -17, guys. You have to get specific numbers. This is the specific number. 12% Hurricanes at -17. Let me go ahead and pull out what the over and under is going to be. Hold on. I show 8% on the under at 57, and it's went down 1 point to 56. So if you want the over and under in this game, I show 8% on the under. But the real story is Miami Hurricanes -17. If you can get that number, that's the magic number to get. So that's what they're going for. So let's go ahead and bring up MLB at this time. If you followed me yesterday, I had the A's in the F5 -0.5 for the extra EV value. So I had the A's at a +130. All they had to do was fade King Felix. They faded King Felix at the top of the 5th. They hit a grand slam. They loaded the bases, and it was over from that point. So we won our bet. It was a good day. So let's go ahead and jump into right now. Hold on. Just as I bring up that information. All right, let's do money lines. All right, so we're just going to go straight down. I think the only 2 games, there's only 2 games that have went off that we missed. We weren't really going to have bets on those games anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, so we start with Houston and Baltimore, guys. We're looking at all the money's coming on. Sorry, lost track. All the money's coming on Houston, of course. Baltimore's a horrible team. If I have not told you, Baltimore has won 44 games, and they've lost 112 games. No one is putting money on Baltimore. If you're putting money on Baltimore, you're doing something wrong. And let me see. People are texting me. Sorry. I show 7% lean for Houston. It's at -230 for the average gambler. There's nothing for us in this situation. I show the over and under staying at 8.5. In the lean, I have a 30% lean, guys. 31, 32. It keeps increasing. A 30% lean on the over tonight for the Houston game. Over. So I can bring up who's pitching. 1 second. But I'm sure Baltimore's throwing like some AAA or something. Hold on. Oh, so we have Jarrett Cole versus David Hess. Now, if you guys didn't know, David Hess, actually, I can bring it up for you right now. I have it saved. Hold on. David Hess has cost bettors so much money this year that is not even funny. Let me just bring that up for you real quick. David Hess has played 18 games. He's cost bettors this year $902, and he has an ERA of 5.14. Everyone takes this clown downtown, and so if you want it, that's what they're betting. They're betting the over in this Houston game, over 8.5, because they just think that the Astros are going to light up Hess, which is probably true. Yeah, you can definitely do the Houston run line with Hess over there. You know what I would do even better is, since you have Jarrett Cole, but I don't know what the number would be. If it's at negative 213 right now, what would be the F5 minus the half? That would be, because they're not going to hit Jarrett Cole. But I don't know if you're even getting value at that point. It's probably like minus 160, 150, and I'm just shooting from the hip here. So I don't even know in that circumstance. Let's go ahead and get back into it. The next game is the Braves and the Mets. Hold on. I'm on a different screen now. Sorry about that. All right. So the Braves and the Mets, I show a 20% lean for the Braves at this point. The thing that's scary is it opened up at 130 and now it's at negative 116. When I see this team going the opposite way, I don't really like to bet on it. I am showing 74% of the bets are on the Braves and 91% of the money. So the public is dumping money right now on the Braves. I have small sharp action dumping money on the Braves. It's just too much money for me to be on the Braves, and I see this team going the wrong way. So could the Braves definitely win this game? Of course they could. But when I see kind of like a reverse line like that, 130 down to 116, I kind of get scared off. And this is September baseball. Anything can happen. But I am showing that the play, if you were going to do a play, it would be the Braves today. I am showing the under is coming in at 30%. It's been steady at 8 all day. So take it for what it's worth. Freddie Freeman's not playing in the Braves. Okay, so that's why I went down to 116. Thank you. And I do see the Houston run line would be negative 175. Just for the average gambler, that's tough. There's no value in it for us. Next is the Pirates and the Cubs. I show about a 20% lean for the Cubs in this situation. It's opened at 165. It's hovering around 160. That's okay. 57% of the bets are on the Cubs and 70% of the dollars. This is about average. This is about what we want to see. So I would say Cubs are the play in this situation. And I am seeing a 4 or 5% lean for the over. I'm showing that it's staying steady around 9, just depending. I'm sure closer to game time, some whale will come in and move the line forward or backwards. So I really don't have a play on this. Next is the Tigers and the Twins. I show the Twins are getting love here, only about 5%. And I show the over is getting love about 12%. I'm going to be nowhere near this game. They're both bad teams. I am showing the Twins opened up at negative 133, and they've been staying at negative 133 all day. There's really no action on this game. I would definitely have to find an angle for me to bet this game, and I haven't found one yet. I don't like taking the Tigers unless it's a day game. There's not one team, except for the Cubs, who've played more day games than the Tigers, and that's the only reason I would take the Tigers if they're playing a day game. Cubs under 9.5. Let me double check that. See, I have it going the opposite way, but I am showing the steam is keeping it around 9. So when I have bets going the opposite way, but it's staying around 9, it could be, Ralph. That could be a good bet. Then we go to the Indians versus KC. I show, let me see, about a 10% lean for KC in this circumstance. And I show all the money being dumped on the over. 60% of the bets are on the over, but 93% of the money is on the over. Everyone's dumping on this line. I'm showing it staying steady at 9.5. It just depends on what you're looking for. And let me go ahead and bring it up real quick. Okay, that's why everyone is on the over. Mr. fucking Josh Tomlin is on the mound. We've bet against Josh Tomlin the last 2 times he took the mound, and we've won every time. So money's on KC, and the over is being plummeted with money. And I can see that. Josh Tomlin is horrible, guys. I can't tell you anything about this AAA Glenn Sparkman. He might not even pitch. You know how it is with September baseball. It might get to game time, and that motherfucker missed the bus, and they throw another AAAer in. I've had so many bets canceled in September because they switched out AAAers in the last second. So, but I am showing the money is on the over. What I like to do with Tomlin, to be honest, is I'll just take with KC. You're probably getting a plus EV value. So I would take KC and take the F5. Okay, for a half a bet, you're still going to make, you can make a full unit with a plus EV value. Let me bring up 5 dimes real quick and let me see what I can get with that. Hold on. Because if it's worth it, I'll jump on it right now. Hold on. All right. Stay with me. All right. Okay, so right now you can get Kansas City at plus 135 at the F5. So if you think that they're going to hit Tomlin, which is yes, you can get KC at plus 135 at this point. The only thing is I don't know much about this Glenn Sparkman. I would have to do some research before the game, and then I'll put it on my Twitter if I'm going to add it to you guys. I'll say add, and I'll put it up there saying that I took the game. But that's definitely something I am going to look into after we have our conversation here. So let's go to the next one, which is the Rangers and Seattle. I show a 20% lean for the Mariners in this situation. Mariners have the love, and I show 9% on the over. Somebody bought it down from 9 to 8.5. So now people are switching and they're jumping on the over. Let me see who's pitching in this circumstance. Hold on. Marco Gonzalez and Ariel Hirata. To be honest, I don't know. You can't really trust either of them. You can go one way or the other. I don't blame them for going on the over. So like I said, guys, this is September baseball. Go with what you know. That Tomlin play is definitely something that we know. We jump on that all the time. Braves just jumped back to negative 132 on Bookmaker. Let me go ahead and update my sheet. Look at that again. 1 second. Yeah, on my sheet here, I still have them at about negative 120. I don't have them back up yet. I can tell you that the money is on them, guys. 72% of the bets and 89% of the money is on the Braves. But I don't have them jumping back up to negative 130. Not at this point. They opened at 130, and it's currently at negative 120. But it's whatever you guys want. Should the Braves win this game, of course, it's the Mets, guys. You know the Mets are a horrible organization. Just do that. So we went through college. We went through NFL. And we just went through the rest of the MLB card. I want to say thanks to you guys for tuning in. You guys can always rewatch it. Please like, tweet, retweet the show. I'm glad I can come in here and provide this information to you guys. Once again, thanks. I am going to research Glenn Sparkman right now. So follow my Twitter. And if I jump on it, I will post it because I'm not on the NFL today. I can tell you there's a lot of handicappers out there today that like Minnesota team total over 20.5, 21. That's what a lot of handicappers are on today. I don't usually bet Thursday night football. So just take it for what it's worth. And hopefully this information will help you out. And let's win some units today. I'm on nothing at right now, but I'm definitely going to look into that because I've been fading Tomlin the last couple weeks and I've been making money. So I'm going to go look into Sparkman right now, and I'll get back to you guys. Love you. See you on the Jimmy the Bag and Low Shack show. Bye.